Hello, gorgeous human. Oof, I am. I'm so excited for this episode. It's one of those that might stretch you, but I really want you to stay with me because you already clicked. So something brought you here. A huge invitation before we dive in to really just land here in this episode, in this now, in this moment. Taking a nice deep inhale, breathing out, inhaling again, and as you do, notice how your heart expands. And slowly exhale it out. See if you can find a strong spine. And if you can open up your heart just a little bit more. Maybe rolling your shoulders back. Opening your chest. Feeling yourself here in this moment. And in that, can you notice how life has a way of following you where you go? That life has a way of following you wherever you go. That when you ebb, life ebbs. When you stress, life stress. When you flow, life flows. Have you ever noticed that? Have you noticed that what you look for is what you see? And then, have you ever wondered what you can do with that knowledge, that awareness? And here's where you might be stretched a little bit, where it can feel like a little bit of a mind fuck. But what if there are no problems? What if problems do not exist? Because if there is no problems, there's nothing to follow. You just sit with that thought. There are no problems. What would life feel like if there were no problems? It's not a problem that there's socks on the floor. It's not a problem that there's a line at the supermarket. It's not a problem that he or she is taking a long time to respond to your text. It's not a problem that someone's late for a meeting. It's not a problem. There are no problems. What there is, though, is a desire to create something or experience something particular. But there's nothing to fix, no problem to solve. only something to create that is aligned with your desire. And that shift changes the whole freaking game. There are no problems. Problems do not exist. There are only desires waiting to be fulfilled. For just a few seconds, can you sit with that experience in your body? There are no problems, only desires to be fulfilled. Can you feel how that creates a profound shift in your body? Or maybe not profound, it can be subtle. But how it makes you ease your edges just a little bit or a lot. It feels just a little bit easier to breathe when there are no problems, just desires. So what I really want you to notice is the parts of you, that one who comes up with worry, fear, doubt, twisting everything up, adamant to focus on a problem, and how that completely bounces you out of the current moment into this weird, distorted place that's not here nor there. Because in that state, there's actually no chance of creating momentum in life. It doesn't inspire in any way. It really just locks us up. But when we see the desire beneath, that's actually what can propel you forward. Because there are no blocks, no problems to solve, only desires to pull you forward. Notice how that feels. If there's any ounce of you that's wanting to resist this, just notice. And then I really want to encourage you to go play with this. Instead of seeing problems, can you see what the desire beneath is? Because life has a way of following you where you go. And what drives you forward more than anything is desires. So have fun with this and let that mantra in your mind run whenever it feels like your body is contracting, fighting against something. Say to yourself, problems do not exist. Take a deep breath in, just like we started. Have a strong spine and open heart. Ask yourself, what is the desire here? What is the desire? Instead of how do I solve a problem? Because there are no problems. Enjoy, have fun. Let me know how this experiment goes. It is a small shift, but not necessarily an easy one. So it can take practice, but I encourage you to lean in. Keep leaning in. Thank you for tuning into this episode. I can't wait to see you on the next one, or on the internet, or wherever. Have a beautiful day, my love. Problems do not exist.